What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another reaction. And this time I think I got a sleeper hit for you. Who knows? I never actually reacted to the announcement trailer that happened during the PS5 showcase when they introduced the PS5, and they had a bunch of games announced all at the same time. I reacted to a lot of the games, but there were some missing, so this is one of them. And they just recently actually also released a gameplay trailer. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna do reactions to both. We're gonna do the announcement, the one originally came out, and then we're gonna do the gameplay trailer. And from the looks of it, it definitely feels like a space odyssey mixed with third person, not fantasy, but a horror psychological aspect to all of it. So let's take a look what this game might be, and then yeah, we'll continue our discussion later. PlayStation. Never heard of that studio. New, I guess?
Over and over, I relive my first moments on this alien planet.
I recognize that actress.
The
Okay.
crash. The attack.
Jeez.
My death.
What?
The crash. The attack.
Oh!
Trapped in this endless cycle.
Shit!
Even death is no escape.
There's something with their left eye. Something
Each
happened to
time
her.
I awake, this planet seems somehow
Wow.
different. As if
Oh, this is
change
gonna mess with our brains. This is gonna mess with
this
our
world
brains, y'all.
is becoming part of
Don't touch it. Haven't you seen Alien?
affecting
Fuck,
my
man.
mind,
Oops,
my
sorry.
memories. The longer I spend here, the more I can feel my sanity slip away.
Resident Evil in space.
But I cannot lose hope.
Oh, shit. Wowza.
My only choice is to keep fighting. To keep
Obviously, this is the announcement trailer, so the graphics, you can still tell they're in the works.
My only hope is to break the cycle. Before the cycle breaks me.
Ooh. Returnal.
PlayStation.
Alright, so now we're gonna jump right into the gameplay trailer. PlayStation.
Scout log.
Where the hell are shadows, man?
Areas rearranging themselves. Found a technology I've never encountered before.
Whoa. A lot of like those control, if you play that game, a lot of that movement. Damn. You just know some of these boss fights are gonna piss you off. AK Resident Evil style. Damn. Ellie, is that you?
PlayStation.
All right. So first of all, I I do think as a story, it can really pull it off. It has elements of loneliness, that alien isolation kind of thing going on, but in like third person. I mean, the thing that will can really freak you out in this game is it's just you. It's just the player in this unknown territory, and you're just going through that cycle again and again. So I guess every time you die, it's not kind of like game over. You relive. From what I'm getting, there's not, even in the gameplay trailer, there's not much shown as gameplay. I was hoping for like a whole segment where they just from start to finish they show like a level or at least part of the level, but it was not like that. I was hoping for that. It was more like just montage of her going against boss fights or enemies. The movement is very much like Control or like No Man's Sky, where left and right it's like very quick. And again, like it can come off as like unrealistic, but at the same time, remember, might be the gravity that just works different on that planet. So I'm not like iffy about that. But as long as the story holds up, it can be a sleeper hit. If the story and the gameplay holds up, then it can be definitely a bigger hit. Obviously, it'll have a still slow start because there's not much marketing. I mean, they just released a gameplay trailer, but usually you see with bigger games, coverage and things are happening on sites. I haven't really seen much of it. Like, I forgot about it since it was announced, and they just released a gameplay trailer, which I randomly came about, and here we are. So I do think it has the potential. I do think if done right, the game can at least be a sleeper hit, but they need more to the gameplay than just that. At the same time, I understand if just having one gun and certain movements, when you're isolated, it's not about like upgrading. It's more like the idea that you need to find a way to end this cycle and get to the end game as fast as possible. And maybe that tiredness of just dying and dying again and trying to figure things out, trying to find new paths, would be cool. That is, if this game is built that way, is that every time you die, like maybe try a different path or try a different boss fight or try a different enemy and see where that leads to. But yeah, there's, I would have preferred a gameplay trailer where it's, at least if they're not talking, but even if it's just gameplay, you would see what is going on instead of montage. So those are my thoughts on it. The idea is there for the success. A story, if it holds up, it can be successful. But let's say if everything kind of comes together real good. If it's an exclusive, so usually PlayStation is pretty good with their exclusive. Here and there they have misses, but most of the time, like I think 90% of the time, they always have a success on their hands. So let's see on this one. Hopefully it is good, because that's like, I think not their first exclusive. Miles Morales did good, but it's like their second one, right? So yeah, let's see if they can keep the exclusive train running strong. So yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this. What reminds you after watching this? Is it like Resident Evil like? Or is it like more like Control like? Or it's like Resident Evil and Control had a baby? But yeah, let me leave a comment below. Let me know. And yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. Thanks for all the support. Please remember to share and sub and all of that hoopla. So again, thank you. Take care, and I'll catch you all later. Until then, ta-ta, AK out.